As I said before, I like to play with small characters. The In World of Warcraft, I played with gnomes.
Ah,
I'm a tall man, but I like the.
well, it's interesting that you choose a hobbit. It's very much according to the lore, but also they're very small, and the female hobbit you would think might um, be susceptible to more doubt or more danger. But actually, I find that the female characters in the Tolkien books and the females in real life that I know that play this game are generally quite strong-minded people with a lot of wisdom and a lot of determination. So I think Amalith is going to have a fine career on Middle-earth. I'm looking forward to playing with you and to seeing you develop here.
I hope so. And about girls, and your bear is just in the ground. Um, is she okay?
Yeah, she's all right.
Okay, no, she's levitating. Okay, okay, this will be much better. Yes, there was the fight, the big. I always forgot the places and characters' name in the book or the films. There was the big fight at what is the DLC what will come out soon for Lotro?
There's going to be the Helm's Deep
Helm's Deep, yes.
where the Western Rohan has been overrun and the people have to retreat uh, from Aedoras into the caverns of the Glittering Cage behind Helm's Deep, and all the armies gather at Helm's Deep to try to protect and defend them from the waves and waves of orcs that are attacking.
Yes, in the story there was a girl. I can't remember her name.
The niece of the king,
Yes,
Theoden,
yes.
is called Eowyn. Perhaps you mean her?
Yes, yes, and she wanted to fight, and she was she uh, she was an amazing character, a strongly
Yes,
minded.
but she was strong, but she was told by her uncle, the king, that she had to protect all the people and lead them back into the Glittering Cave so that they would be safe, and that she couldn't go to the battlefield. But once she had them there and they were safe and protected, she decided that she was going to don her armor and hide who she was by putting a helmet over her beautiful long blonde hair. And she was trained. She was a shield maiden, and she took her weapons and mounted her war steed and went into battle.
Yes, it was amazing, and she made the good thing. I mean, she could just leave all the people behind and go to the battlefield and do what she wants, but she made the quest, the task, what she had to, and this is onerous. Maybe I'm
It's
using the word right.
she was she was trained for it. It's what she was trained to do. She fulfilled her duty to her king and to her people, and then she went and did what she was trained to do.
Yes, there is another viewpoint from here.
The
Um,
viewpoint down the road where we came up
no, there
to
is
the
one.
north.
There is one more. When I first came up,
Okay, I'll follow you.
when I first came up, I just found the character. a a hero maybe. I don't know. I don't know much about them. There was a
Well, now you're brushing upon something that is a game mechanic, though, Amalith. We are here on the landscape. We're here purely on the landscape at this moment. It's the open map of the Lord of the Rings Online. However, when you are in quest, you can have a specific part of the landscape partitioned off just for your group, and that's called an instance. And you can also have what you possibly are referring to, I'm not sure. You can enter into a skirmish encounter, and there is one up here. These are the ruins of Amon Sul, an old fort of the first men who populated this area. And at a certain point, Candace comes up here, and he's trying to investigate things up here, and one of the wraiths, not a ring wraith, but a Kargul, finds him up here. And there is, so in the skirmish encounter, which you can choose to enter as one of the game mechanics, you will be fighting with Candace against all the different spooks and black Craven, and eventually at the end, the boss fight with the Kargul. So there's many different encounters that happen right up here on Weathertop.
No, I just found this Dewitt the Explorer, and it just was interesting that this was.
Oh, Floyd and DeWitt, of course.
This was. This is a.
Each region.
Yes, this is a hidden deed to make and find him or his partner in all of the regions.
Now, being a lore master, the animal is very important to me. Floyd, the mighty steed, is a very, very unusual horse. He is the only horse that can go into Moria. No other horse will go into Moria, into the deep mines. They all have to use goats for carrying baggage and for riding. But Floyd can go into Moria.
Then he is a brave horse.
He is. Could have something to do with all those casks of brandy that are on behind his saddle there.
Oh, this is necessary, so everyone needs a drink or two sometimes, especially if he or she is an explorer. And I saw that you are an explorer too, and I am as well.
Very good. There is an interesting crafting system here in the game, and you can choose a vocation that includes 3 different professions. The explorer vocation has the prospector, the forester, and the tailor, and it's just a really good one to start out on because you can process all different materials.
Yes, and if you
It's
just
recommended if you're starting.
yes, and if you just place all the materials you just got when you were explorer, and you will go to the woodworker or weaponsmith crafting skills.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got a. Where it is? Yep, deed completed, thanks to you.
Oh, very good.
The Craven Slayer. I just got 5 turbine points, and I can be a Melith Wing Cutter.
Very nice. You not only got the deed, the turbine points, but you got a
Title.
title as well.
Yes, yes. I love these. I love this. I stick with my old title, my original one, what I picked up. I don't know, somewhere at the beginning. Um, oh yes,
Nice.
Swift Arrow. Swift Arrow. I just got this when I made a hunter quest, and it's okay. I love this title. I can be Amaris of the
That
Follow.
is and another. Deeds are not only to give you experience and turbine points to spend in the turbine store, but excuse me, there's an ambulance going past. I don't know if you can hear.
Yes, I can hear it.
But they also will give you virtue points or title, and it's another way to level up your character. And other things that will, besides the quests and simply killing all the monsters or beasts in the landscape, is the Lotto task system. As you develop your character and it grows in level, you move from region to region, and each region has a task board, which allows you to turn in 5 tasks a day and get extra experience points. So there's a lot of activities here.
Yes, I can have here broken daggers, 3 of them, and this is a trophy gathered from a corpse, and trophies can be sold to vendors for coin, but this item may be turned in for tasks. So when I gather 10 of these, I can turn it in, and I can get experience points, and
Yes.
and what else?
Well, if you do 100 of them, you get a present, which is the possibility of then turning in 6 tasks a day instead of 5, and a cloak. And with 200 and 300 and 400 and 500 tasks turned in, you get prettier and prettier cloaks. So yeah, takes a while, but you get there.
Yeah, yes, that's. I like these. Um, well, these armors and cloaks and everything in the game. Mm, you remember that helmet? What I changed? That bear. It looked like I was a little bear, and I so loved that. It was so cute, and yes, I had to change it because this is much better. But that was the only armor what I didn't sell, so I put that in my bank.
Well, you can. I'm glad you kept it. There's a possibility, of course, when you're playing Loto, to use the C from your character screen and enter the outfitting system, and you get 2 free outfit slots where you can completely dress up your character. You can win very pretty outfits when you're doing the annual festival. But you can also just investigate whatever scrap armor you pick up off of the monsters on landscape, and some of it actually has beautiful designs. It's very, very nice. It's awesome. I can show you my costumes if you like.
Do you have one with this character? Oh, I see. That was fast. Wow, you are like a druid. Oh, yes.